Hey, hi. So in the last video we have imported some TXT data into Excel. Now after having imported that, the first and the foremost thing that I would like to do is to clean the data. A lean data is not only conducive for analysis, but it is also helpful for documentation. Let me just show you the data that we imported. So this is the data, and this trial balance is huge. It has got a lot of figures and a lot of accounts. Now while I go through the data, I realize that this data has got a lot of redundancies. Redundancies in form of blanks, blank cells, and redundancies in form of duplicate row labels. So what I find here is balance at row number 46. What I also find is balance at row number 6. So in order to make the data lean, the first thing I need to do is identify the most important column. And I realize that the most important column in this particular trial balance is the amount field. No row with an amount field should be deleted. So now how do I remove the redundancies? Simple, by merely applying data filters. Applying data filter is one of the very robust way of cleansing of the data. I'll just press Ctrl and the home key, get to cell A1, and I select the entire data of this trial balance. I need to press Ctrl Shift and the End key together, all of it, Ctrl Shift and End. That selects the entire area. Now I go to the data ribbon and press the filter option. It's a funnel icon. I could just press it, and here you go. You could just have those filters. So you've got those drop downs in the nature of filters. Now I select all of those items where amounts are not involved, and therefore I go to the balance field here, unselect everything, and select only those rows with no numbers. So I'm just going to select both of them, balance and blanks, and I'm just going to press OK. As I press OK, I see all the redundant fields. So here all of those fields with redundancies have been filtered out. Now I got to delete all of these fields. Deleting this would mean I will have to first select it. Now how do I select it? Again, I'll press the Ctrl Shift and the End key together. And here I've selected all of the fields which have been filtered out. Now I wish to delete the entire row and not only the fields. So what I can do here is I'm not going to press the delete button. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove the entire row. Merely pressing delete button would leave blanks. So I'm going to delete the entire row. So what I got to do is I got to select the entire row. I just press Ctrl Shift and right arrow key. So this is going to select the entire row, and simply what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to press Ctrl and the minus key. Pressing Ctrl and minus key would take away all of those rows. Now I do not see any data, but trust me, the data that you get after this is going to be extremely crisp. You just got to remove the filters. Clear the filters. Just got to go to this column G here where we've applied filter, and just press onto the clear filter from column G. As you press it, you get all of that data. Now you see there are no redundant fields in this entire trial balance, and probably it can be used for analysis in a much better way. However, not always could the filtration option be used easily. Sometimes the nature of the data is complex and we would have to apply filters to multiple columns. Let's see the another example. Here I've got a balance sheet of a bank, and in this balance sheet, when I look at it, there are a lot of fields which are blank. So I got to clean this up. Now here I'm going to show you two options to clean this data. One is the filtration, the multi-level filtration. What I do here is I'll just press Ctrl and Home, get to the first row of the data. I wish to select the entire balance sheet. I go to row number 10, press Ctrl Shift and the End key. So that is going to select the entire balance sheet, and I'm going to apply filters here. So instead of going to the data ribbon, pressing the filter option, I'm just going to use Alt A T. So that's going to apply filter. So that's the keyboard shortcut of applying filter. Look at this. Now the important column here is again the inner and the outer column. I wish to have both of those columns. So I'm just going to apply filters to both of these columns. I'll just go to the inner column first, check the filter box for the inner column, and what I wish to have here is the amount fields. What I do not wish to have here is the text related field. So I'm just going to scroll down and I'm going to select inner. So I'm just going to select all of this fields without amount, press enter. Similarly for the outer column, I'll again go to the filter option, and into the filter box I'm just going to select all of those fields which do not contain numbers. So I find it at the end of the filter box and I select all of them, press OK, and as soon as I press OK, all of the redundant fields have been selected. Now I'm just going to delete all of these redundancies starting from roll number 11. So again I press Ctrl Shift and the end key, Ctrl Shift and the right arrow key, and press Ctrl and minus. That's going to delete all of my rows. Now as the rows have been deleted, I got to see the data which I did not delete or the unfiltered data. So I press Alt A and C. As soon as I press Alt A and C, the filters are removed. Now here you've got the inner column and the outer column, and only those fields which have got numbers could be seen here. Rest of them have been deleted. So I've been able to make this data quite crisp, and probably I could now work with it. However, filtration is not the only option to cleanse the data. Sometimes we can also use formulas, especially when the data is huge. The use of formula comes very handy in order to make the data lean. Let me show you an example over here. What I do is I just undo everything what I've done so that I get to square one with the same set of data. I'll just press Ctrl Z so that I have the same data from where I started, and this time I'm not going to use the filter option, but I'm going to use the if function in column H and get to the same result. So what I want is, wherever there is an amount into the inner or the outer column, I want that row to be retained. The row which do not have amount should be deleted. That would make my data lean, and therefore I would give Excel an instruction that if F13 plus F13 plus G13 is not equal to 0, it means it's a number, then keep the row, else delete the row. Right, I just close the bracket, press enter, and Excel tells me that this row number 13 got to be deleted. So I copy this formula and paste it across. Ctrl Shift and the down arrow key. That's going to select the entire area, and I'll just press Ctrl and V. And look at this, it says delete the row for all of those rows where there are no numbers into the inner and the outer column, whereas I've got keep the row for row number 33 and 34. So what I see, it's a wonderful way of cleaning the data. I'll just go and filter this data. I'll just go and filter. I'll just unselect everything and select keep the rows. As soon as I press OK, I'm going to get only those rows where there are numbers. So essentially what we have learned here is we can use both the filtration option and the formula option to cleanse the data, to make it more lean and conducive for analysis. In my next video, I'm just going to give you a hand-on experience on how to analyze the trial balance of a bank to make your life simple. I hope you enjoyed this. Keep excelling.